Hello, this is Bill Webb, aka Bill Indiana. Today I'm going to be unboxing a new Kickstarter arrival, and this is Rurik Stone and Blade. So if you're interested to see what comes in this Kickstarter version, stay tuned. So I did two-wave shipping for this, and I actually already filmed an unboxing for the base game, so I'm not going to redo that again today. I'll put a link here above, so if you're curious to see what's in the big box, you can check that out. But that game's been available for some time, and like I said, you can already check out what comes in that. Now, in my additional materials that came as the finishing up of this Kickstarter project, we've got some replacement cards, and so I think these just replace what was in the original to make the art match with this new expansion. And then we've got the metal coins, so we check those out here. And they're nice and hefty metal coins. You can see them pretty well there. Got nice etching, and they do feel nice and heavy. And then we've got some honey cubes, which are just yellow cubes to represent honey. And they do feel nice and solid and good weight there. And then we've got the expansion Stone and Blade. This is from PieceKeeper Games and by Stan Kordonsky, the original game, and I believe the expansion by him as well. There may have been some others also involved in the expansion, I'm not sure. But I know he is the creator of the game. And for this one it says, note this is an expansion. The throne of Kievan Rus is finally within your grasp. If you can rise above your sibling rivals, build epic structures, capture your enemies for ransom, and deal with rebel opposition. Will you seize your destiny or fade into obscurity? For 1 to 4 players, 35 minutes per player, ages 14 and up. And you can see some of the components that are in this box for the expansion. All right. Open it up. I love the art of this game on the play mat that came with the Kickstarter version, and then just the original as well. So here is the storage guide. I like this. It's showing how you can get everything, I think, into the main box. It says, we recommend storing some expansion components in the base game box as shown below. So very nice. I like that. But sometimes it takes a while to figure out how to best put things in the boxes, so it's nice as they give you some ideas. Then we've got the rule book for how to change the game. And pictures of all the new cards and pieces. FAQs there and deed card reference on the back. Very nice. Solo mode instructions. And probably will end up playing Rurik solo before I play with multiple players. I don't know though, we'll see. I've been talking to my wife about it, and so if I can get the rules figured out and she's willing to give it a shot, we'll probably do that together. We've got some punch board here. I think, yep, there's 2 it looks like. Let's see if I can cut into this without destroying it. Whenever they're wrapped in plastic, it's always a little bit tricky. I kind of prefer when they just come unwrapped, but I'm sure there's some protection issues there and why they would want to wrap them. This plastic is tough. There we go. I feel like I'm going to do more damage unwrapping it than it might if they just shipped it plain. All right, so yes, there are 2 boards here, and we've got these 4 pieces here. Punch out, and then lots of little tiles. There's some fish and some bags and some wood and stone here. There's some honeycomb and some fish and some bags and some wood and some pelts there. Dungeon 1 front, Dungeon 2 front, so interesting there. And then we've got these little buildings that come in these nice storage containers here. So really nice printed buildings, and yeah, printed on both sides. It'll be interesting to see how those factor into the game. That's really cool. I love the storage solution that they've created for Rurik and Stone and Blade. And then we've got the underneath storage as well for the characters. Now, these are pretty cool. See the little miniatures here. Very nice. And then we've got some honeycomb, some pieces of wood. We've got it looks like honeycomb wooden pieces, and then we've also got these plastic cubes. And so I'm not sure why there's both. I'll have to read back through and remind myself. And then we've got some army men here of the black color here. This is a little bit hard to see with a lot of black background, but there's 4 of those here. and then some cards. We've got more of the buildings here, simpler buildings. Looks like we've got some stickers to put underneath these army men, if I remember right, from setting up the original game. And then we've got the bigger cards here. Open this up real quick. I think this is the cards you use with this Epic Structures expansion that probably tell you how to use those Epic Structures. And I'm curious to see if there's been a bigger and bigger push for better environmental friendly packaging. I'm wondering if we're gonna start seeing cards like this wrapped in just a paper sleeve instead of totally secured in plastic. We'll see. We got Siege Tower, Catacombs, Border Fort, Logging Camp, and they've got just really nice art on the back. Looks like they're all the same art on the back there. And then we've got some different characters, Gleb, and then Theophana. And on the back, it's just got art for each one. So it looks like kind of the same art, but then close up on the front. We've got Armed Uprising. I think there might be some scenarios in this too. Round Summary, Capturing Troops. Then we've got the Cathedral, the Vetch, City Gate, and Palace. And so that's, you can see the buildings that are in that storage, and then we've got those same art on the back. Then we got another card for Theophana and another card for Gleb. They must maybe have different words at the bottom for different scenarios. Pagan Unrest, Capturing Troops, and then now we've got Town Wall, Capital Port, and Library, again, all with that same back. And then Sviatoslav and Maria, and again with their art on the back, and then the close-up with the text at the bottom to tell you how they play. And then Peasant Mutiny. Again, I think those are scenarios, and then another Capturing Troops and Epic Structures card. So there you have it. That is what comes in this new version, the Stone and Blade Kickstarter version, with this additional gameplay features and really nice components and really nice storage solution for it. So hopefully this was helpful for you to see what comes in the Stone and Blade expansion if you're interested in adding that to Rurik or buying the whole set eventually. And I'm hoping to get this to the table soon, and afterwards putting up a review video. This is something I purchased on my own. This wasn't provided by the publisher, so I'm not sure how soon I'll be able to get to it, but I am very excited for the game and looking forward to seeing how it plays with hopefully 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, and trying it out solo as well. So if this was helpful, if you enjoyed the video, it would be great if you click on that like down below, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. If you've played Rurik and if you've played the expansion already, let me know what you think about it. I'd love to see and hear what I can look forward to in this game. As always, thanks for watching. This is Billy Indiana, signing off.